everybody. I hope you had a good day today. I wanted to jump on real quick before the end of the day and kind of share something that I recognized in myself this morning and see if anybody else has experienced it as well. So what happened this morning was I get up pretty early. I was probably up around 5 o'clock. And I'm laying in bed this morning and I'm kind of noticing that I really don't want to get out of bed. And I didn't have my first appointment this morning until 10. So what I found was that I knew exactly what I needed to accomplish this morning. Like I had my little to-do list of some really important things for my business. And I just didn't want to do it. So I'm laying there and I know that for the last few days, I've been feeling like I really have to get this done. And just to share what it is, I'm working right now on putting together 2 programs, group programs for my clients. One is on personal development and one is on how to take your passion and turn it into a business. So probably for the last 3 or 4 days, it's been really irking at me that I need to sit down and I need to do this. And to be honest, I've been so busy the last few days that I haven't even had a chance to really sit down and do it. So what I found this morning was I'm laying in bed and I almost feel like I just want to sit there and not move. And of course it was early. It was probably about 5 or 5:30. Hey, Patty. Hi, Rebecca. And this is how I knew I was resisting something. I'm laying there and I know exactly what I'm supposed to get done this morning, and I know I need to get this done because I only have a few hours until my 10 o'clock appointment and I just don't want to do it. So, how do you know that you are resisting doing something that you want to get done in your life? Hi, love. Hi, Rebecca. How do you know? Okay, guys, if you're thinking about it constantly and it's something that you know you need to get done and you really want to, but there's almost something that scares you, that almost holds you back, that's how you know you're resisting. So obviously a lot of what's going on in my new business is I'm doing all of these new things that even though I've done them for years, I'm really putting myself out there. And sometimes it's really hard to do that. So this is what I ended up doing. I ended up making myself physically get out of bed. I literally left the house to go get Starbucks and came back and I put myself in that mindset and what I needed to do. And everything starts and ends with mindset. So I started having this conversation with myself in my head. I promise it was only in my head, not out loud, while I'm driving to Starbucks, that I really need to get these programs written and I really need to start getting them out there so I can help people. A program on personal development and a program on how to turn your passion into a business. So I came home, I sat in front of the computer because everything starts and ends in front of my computer. And I said, you need to knock it off. You need to knock it off right now and you need to get this done. So I sat in front of the computer and I knocked it out in about 30 minutes, at least the beginning stages. Now I need you to really understand something. Sometimes when there's something that we are resisting in our life, and it doesn't have to be work related, it could be a relationship, it could be going out, it could be anything. It's because there's something inside us that's fearful. So I kind of had to sit there for a second and recognize I'm a little bit scared. I'm a little bit scared to put these programs out there. What if they're not good enough? What if nobody wants to be a part of them? What if nobody joins? What if? Those what ifs, they take over our life. So this is the way that you get through something that you're resisting. You rip off the Band-Aid. And you shake things up. So for me, I needed to physically leave the house, go pick up Starbucks, for me that's what it was, and come back and sit myself in front of the computer. You have to shake things up. Sometimes we almost turn into robots. Hey Sandy, how are you? Sometimes we almost turn into robots. We almost start doing the same thing every day. We drive the same way to work. We drive the same way when we take our kids to school. We drive the same way. We stop at the same places. We eat the same food. When you start feeling resistance to the things that you want to accomplish in your life, and it's possible because of fear, you have to mix things up. And the biggest part of this is knowing that you don't have to get the entire project done immediately. So what I recognized is I needed to sit down and I needed to at least get out some of the bread and butter. And once I got out the bread and butter, which was how many people I wanted in the group, what was I going to cover, how much was I going to charge, when am I going to launch this, So at least I knew, okay, it's on paper. Yeah, it's not good yet, and yeah, it's not perfected, but at least I have a start. So I'll put it away and then I'll come back later. But the biggest part of this is recognizing this. And guys, this is what I'm going to tell you every single time related to mindset. It doesn't feel good. You get a little anxious and you work through it. And I'm telling you, you work through it. And the way you work through it, guys, is you just do it. You just sit down and you recognize that you need to do it. That's the part that a lot of people don't get. That's the part that a lot of people don't do. They think about what they're going to do and they never actually do it because they're resisting doing it. And I'm telling you, most of the time on the other side of doing it is some awesomeness. So my one thing I want you to take out of this today, and thank you so much for watching, is this. Recognize it's going to feel a little uncomfortable, but do it anyways. And every time you resist and you do, it'll get a little easier next time. And if it doesn't, just do it anyways. So don't let fear or resistance hold you back from the things that you want to accomplish, guys. Life's too short. Go out there and get what you want and reach for the stars. And I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Hi, Melissa.